Hello Sagittarius, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. This is your reading for the 27th of December 2021 through to the 2nd of January 2022 or thereabouts. I'd like to take this opportunity to wish you all a happy, joyful but safe and peaceful festive season that's upon us now. But also an abundant and expansive 2022, and I wish that for all of you. All right, we'll get straight on to your reading now, but it is a general reading, Sagittarius, and it won't resonate with everybody, but it certainly will with some of you. If you take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind, or for somebody else. So what is it that Sagittarius needs to know now? What is it that Sagittarius needs to be aware of? All right, right, we have, this is jumped out, number 29. So I'm going to take it, this is talking about temptation, resisting, willpower. A little bit of a devil energy here, I feel, all right, for some of you. So just a bit more of a shuffle. Okay. All right, so number 5, we have flights of fancy, leap of faith, taking the next step. So, you know, for some of you, this is, you know, whatever it is you've been wishing, hoping for, dreaming of, even if it's felt a little bit fanciful to you, you're definitely shining your light, and you're taking the first steps to go in that direction. Using your imagination, your Sagittarius imagination and creativity. Okay. But just to be mindful that there is this some form of a devil energy around you. Somebody who finds it difficult to resist temptation. Doesn't have a lot of willpower in some areas. Could be to do with addictions or obsessions. Okay, I'll just put that to one side. Perhaps it's somebody who's got this devil energy that has the flights of fancy. But let's see. Okay, let's get into your reading. I'm using the quite a new deck to me. It's the Druid. It's the Druid. I have to keep looking. The Druid Craft Tarot deck. It's a lovely deck, but it's very big. It's very difficult to manage and shuffle with. But you know, nevertheless, it's lovely. It's got lovely depictions. Brings a little bit of a different energy to the readings, which is always good and refreshing, without losing the main tarot points. All right. What is it for Sagittarius? What do you need to let Sagittarius know at this time? What does Sagittarius need to know at this time, please? Okay. So we have the heart of your reading, the root of the matter, past influences, the future going, what's on your mind at the moment, then the future going forward, and then something else that your energies, your guides would like to say to you at this time. And at the bottom of the deck we have the fairy light, and this is temperance in ordinary tarot, but this is about healing, achieving balance, peace, moderation in all things, you know, putting things right. All right, and of course temperance is very much your energy, Sagittarius. So this could represent yourself now, at a time of healing, and putting things in order. So we'll just get some clarifying cards now for all the cards on the table, using the Gilded Tarot this time. So could we clarify all the cards on the table, please, for Sagittarius? Clarify all the cards on the table, please, for Sagittarius. And at the bottom of the deck this time we have the Tower. Okay, some form of a sudden revelation coming in. There's a tower that's been built on crumbling foundations that needs to come down now. It's being raised to the ground. Alright, so you may or may not be expecting this. It may become a bit of a shock, a bit of a surprise. But whatever it is, in the future looking back, you'll see why this event needed to happen. Sagittarius, it's a gift of love from the universe, bringing an end to something. So let's have a look. What's at the heart of your reading? Well, we have the King of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. The King of Pentacles, this could be an aspect of yourself, Sagittarius. This is somebody that's well set up, manages their money well, is very, very financially sound, if you like, very well supported, good at bringing money to the table. It could be, for some of you, this could be an employer, but somebody in a high position. It could be yourself, you know, especially if you work for yourself. But something very much about finances and money. Now, the clarifier is the Seven of Cups. And this is about options, lots of choices, options, but having to choose carefully, because there's some of the cups, the contents you wouldn't really want. But there is something, you know, but because when there's lots of options, it can be a bit overwhelming. So at the moment, you know, the King of Pentacles energy, something to do with money, finances, and having options, but a little bit confusing. At the root of this, we have the High Priestess and the Five of Cups. So this is already in place. The High Priestess, this is having to tune into the universal energies, tune into your inner self, to guide your decision making, your thought processes, to get to the bottom of a situation. We've got the Book of Knowledge here, and this is tapping into something, you know, trying to find out something that you know you don't know, if that makes sense. Trying to get to the bottom of something, but tapping into your intuition to do this. And universal energies here. We've got the moon, the new moon here. So something new, something at the beginning. But the clarifier is the Five of Cups, and this is being sad about something that is gone, something that you feel a sense of loss about, that is lost now. The cups have tipped over and all the contents have spilled out, and of course you can't put liquid back into cups, can you? Once it's gone, it's gone. But there's a preoccupation, grieving over what's gone, although there are opportunities behind you waiting to be discovered. But it's difficult when you feel you've come out from the battle, and, you know, as a wounded warrior, you feel there's this sense of loss. All right, so you're just trying to get to the bottom of what caused the cups to be tipped over in the first place. So past influences, we have the Wheel, and we have the Page of Swords. And the Wheel, this is about drawing that line in the sand, and I think that's something you've had to do, Sagittarius. And the Wheel is the Wheel of Destiny, the Wheel of Fortune. So, you know, the wheel turning, but yourself being instrumental in completing this wheel, completing this cycle. Getting ready for, you know, being instrumental in determining your destiny going forward. but with the support of the universe behind you. And it's something to do with the Page of Swords energy. And the Page of Swords, for me as a reader, is an immature energy. This is somebody immature, can be a younger person, but it doesn't have to be, who is quite self-serving, egotistical, and speaks quite bluntly, I feel. But you're having to draw a line in the sand to do with whoever this is referring to, Sagittarius. Or it could be saying that whoever the Page of Swords is, that, you know, you may be actually drawing them into, in the past, you've included them in your destiny going forward. Okay, let's see. So what are you thinking about? You're thinking about the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles is, you're thinking about a new career opportunity, perhaps something to do with money, work, opportunity. And of course, we have had the King of Pentacles right at the centre of your reading, who has lots of options and choices. And what you're thinking about is one choice or option in particular. Fantastic opportunity, whatever this is. Clarifies the Three of Cups. And this is celebration, you know. Wonderful celebration. Lots to be happy about, to be joyful about. And it's connected with this Ace of Pentacles opportunity. But it looks like a once in a lifetime. It's huge. I'm drawn to the number 3. I always am with the Three of Cups, because for me sometimes the Three of Cups can be about a third party interference, but it doesn't have to be. It can mean that there are 3 people involved in this situation. All right, so take it how it resonates with you, Sagittarius. Right, going forward, what have we got? We've got the Five of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. And the Five of Pentacles is when you're feeling left out in the cold, feeling alone, away from all the action. When you're looking, you can see lots of action going on the horizon, but you're not a part of it. And that's how it feels. And it's to do with a relationship. It's a close relationship that you're feeling estranged from, I feel. This is a twin flame relationship that, you know, people who are on the same page, whether it's intimate or whether it's a close friendship. But you're feeling estranged from this close relationship. So what would your guides like to say to you, Sagittarius? Well, we have the Five of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune has come out again. And it was there in the past, although you were, you know, drawing that line in the sand, weren't you? But here, it's connected to the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is, I need to leave this battlefield now. There's somebody you've been dealing with, and I feel it's this devil energy here, who is very self-serving, who wants to win at all costs. And he or she doesn't mind who they injure and who, you know, has to leave, has to walk away with nothing. This person wants everything. They want everything at any cost. And it leaves leaving somebody else without anything, but they're not concerned about that. But the message to do with the Five of Swords is it's time to leave the battlefield now, Sagittarius, because you can't win or have any form of achievement or balance or equality with a Five of Swords energy. It's just not possible. So the Wheel of Fortune is now turning again. It's been turning in the past, it's turning again. So the universe wants to say, as your destiny is now starting to turn again, it's time to leave the battlefield. And that's part of your destiny going forward. You've got to walk away from something or somebody. And it's probably somebody that you're already feeling quite estranged from anyway. But nevertheless, at the tower, the revelation, it's difficult. It's a difficult energy. But I feel here, this is, you're trying now to manifest and mend and repair something that, you know, has probably been decaying around you. You're doing your best, Sagittarius, to bring some harmony, some healing and peace into this situation. Okay. Right, could we have 2 final messages for Sagittarius, please? 2 final messages for Sagittarius, please, to conclude this reading. What else does Sagittarius need to know? What else? Alright, we have joy and delight, so open your heart to joy. And gates of triumph, success expands in your life. So joy and delight, open your heart to joy. The sun is shining here on you. Open your heart, you know, don't allow whatever this is happening here on the table to close your heart off now. You've got a lot to look forward to, but I appreciate this is clearly has been a difficult situation for you. But don't let it close your heart off. The sun is shining on you here. You've got lots going forward. You're going to have lots to be happy and joyful about. And the gates of triumph, yes, although it's a little bit dark and gloomy here at the moment, and there looks like no growth, you've just got to go a little bit further, Sagittarius. You've just got to go under this archway, you know, and follow this path. And they've got a new sunrise here that's waiting to greet you. And success will expand in your life. And that may be something to do with this Ace of Pentacles opportunity. And that may be what's going to bring in, as part of your Wheel of Fortune, your Wheel of Destiny, going to bring in new opportunities. There's going to be cause for celebration. But obviously, of course, you have to leave a certain battlefield. You've got to walk away from something or somebody here. And remember, this reading isn't for everybody, Sagittarius. It's just for somebody or for a few of you out there. But I hope it's had meaning for you and given you some support and clarity on your situation. All right. But good luck going forward. And until next time, bye-bye for now.